Guten Tag, Klasse. As you know, I cannot be here with you today, so I'm going to give you this lesson via video. Now, you've already studied, hopefully, memorized all your pronouns and verb endings. Now we're going to continue to use them in sentences so you can actually communicate with your verbs. So the biggest thing is to remember to flip and conjugate. Most of the time, you're not just going to have a simple sentence, I swim, ich schwimme. Most often, as you progress through the language, you're going to have a more complex sentence, and you're going to have more than just the subject and the verb. So then what you're going to have to do is take your verb phrase, like Fußball spielen, and you need to flip and conjugate. So look at the examples. Fußball spielen, you flip it, and you conjugate the verb. The verb is spielen. The verb has the en on the end. So ich spiele Fußball. Dialog spielen becomes something like Du spielst Dialog. Fahrrad fahren, fährt Fahrrad. Ein Lied singen, to sing a song. Sie singt ein Lied. Gitarre spielen, wir spielen Gitarre. Im Internet surfen, ihr surft im Internet. Deutsch lernen, Sie lernen Deutsch. So notice in the blue sentences, the verb is always second, and the ending has been changed to match the subject. So now we're going to practice conjugating some verbs. We're going to use wohnen and gehen, and possibly the verb sagen. Sagen means to say. You haven't learned it yet, but it's a completely regular verb. So this is gehen. Notice how the ending on gehen, gehe, matches ich. Du gehst, geht, sie geht, es geht. Wir gehen, ihr geht, sie gehen, and sie gehen. Now, when you see the next screen, it's going to be missing the verb. I want you to say the answer out loud, just kind of shout it out in class, and then see if you're correct. But control yourself, say it one time, don't go crazy. Hopefully you picked gehe. Ich gehe nach Hause. Nach Hause means home, towards home. Gehst, du gehst. Geht, Silke geht zur Schule. She goes to school. Geht, der Junge geht. It's one boy, has a T ending. He's going swimming. Gehen, wir gehen schwimmen. We're going swimming. Gehen tanzen. Did you get that one right? There are two people, so it's like saying they. So it's not gate, it's gehen. Now if you're wondering why are there two gehens, it doesn't really matter. Basically one is for the wir form and one is for the sie form, but you really wouldn't have to. Ihr geht in die Sparringschule. You all go to sparring school. Wir gehen im Supermarkt. And did you get gehen? Again, there's two people, so it's like saying they. Okay, now we've got the verb sagen, which means to say. So you'll see some things that people are saying. It's a completely regular conjugation. Ich sage, du sagst, sagt, sie sagt, es sagt. Wir sagen, ihr sagt, sie sagen, and sie sagen. Okay, try to find the answer to this one. Ich sage, ich takes I. Du sagst, hallo, wie geht's? Der Lehrer sagt, the teacher says. I'm doing good, thanks. Wir sagen, guten Morgen, Frau Miles. Ihr sagt, tschüss. Sie sagen, because I gave you the hint that it was plural, so it has to have the en ending. Did you get sagen this time? Monika and Peter sagen. There's two people, so it's like saying they. And it's got the weird quotation marks that I forgot to change, so don't worry about that. And for our last verb, we've got wohnen. So it's a completely regular verb like you learned last chapter. Ich wohne, du wohnst, wohnt, sie wohnt, es wohnt. Wir wohnen, ihr wohnt, sie wohnen, and sie wohnen. So try to say the answers once again. Jürgen wohnt. He's a boy. It's like saying T ending. Ich wohne in den USA. Du wohnst in der Türkei. Wir wohnen in der Ukraine. Ihr wohnt in Kenia. So you've done lots like these before, but you've never used the wir in the ihr form. Oh, I didn't tell you which sie it is. I think it's the plural. Yes, Sie wohnen in Deutschland. Wir wohnen nicht in Deutschland. Wir wohnen. If the last one was wir wohnen, this one has to be wir wohnen. Wir wohnen in Europa, nicht in Deutschland. And the last one. Stefan und Carolina wohnen nicht in den USA. There's two people, so it's like saying they. Okay, now you're going to do some practice activities. You have a couple of worksheets. One, you just have to fill in the blank with the correct form of the verb. So make sure you find the stem by chopping off the en ending, and then add the correct ending. If you're not sure, if you still haven't memorized the verb endings, even after you've had your quiz, look on page 17 in your books. The second page, the real worksheet you have, is based on writing sentences. So you have to do the whole thing. So write down who you're talking about, the subject. Then use the correct verb. Make sure the verb comes second. If it's a two-word verb phrase like Fußball spielen, make sure you flip and conjugate. And make sure the ending matches the pronoun or the subject you're using. And then if you have anything else like a noun like Fußball or anything else in the sentence, I think it'll probably be a noun, you put that at the end after the verb. When you're finished, you need to find something quiet to do. Hopefully you'll have time to then check them together. You'll be shown the answers on the Elmo. Make sure you correct them. If you've done anything wrong, it's not that big a deal. You're practicing. What's bad is if you don't correct it. So pay attention and correct anything that you don't do correctly. And I will see you again on Tuesday. Dienstag. Tschüss.